What's going on, guys? This tank's finally ready. So I called up Seahorse Source, ordered me a pair of erectus seahorses. Dan called me back about 6:30 and was asking some questions about the tank and my experience with seahorses, which is none, but I've done a good bit of research. He wanted to know how long the tank had been set up, about the filtration, about the flow, about the temperature, all the things that make sure that I had a good environment to keep these animals with. I was extremely impressed with that, and very thankful that he was there to answer any questions that I did have about them. But I did get a male and a female erectus. He says with his experience, not to drip acclimate them, just get the temperature acclimated, float them for about 20 minutes. If it's a difference of 5 degrees, I don't know how you really tell that without opening the bag to check it, and I'm not doing that, but float the bag for 20. I floated it for 30 to make sure that the temperature was equalized. Get these guys in, drop them straight into the tank and let them do their thing. Put that bag in there. If you have an ice cap auto top off, you know what this is. If your water level gets too high, it will send an alarm. If it's too low, or if your reservoir's low, pretty loud noise, you'll know what it is. So got that turned off. It's double bagged, different rubber band type setup here. It's still a rubber band, but it's a small, kind of hard to get. I mean, it was really secured there. It's pretty neat the way they're using those things there, but took me a minute to get the bags open and then reach in and get the horses out. I was kind of nervous about this. Most fish you grab are trying to get away from you, squiggling, jumping, and I did not want them to jump out my hand. So they actually kind of wrap their tails around you, and they want you there. Got them in the tank. They were exploring around for a little while. I waited about an hour and a half before I turned the lights on. Just let them get used to their new environment before shining that bright light into their eyes. I think maybe the flow of that ice cap gyre was still a bit much. The female stayed in that right corner for a good little while, and the male stayed in the back like he was playing in the current. Just he'd swim through and let it push him back, and just keep repeating that over and over, like giving me the entertainment that I wanted to see out of him. But I did end up turning the gyre all the way down. It's on a constant 10% stream now. They seem to be able to handle it better, and I think it's enough to keep it going. Had to get my little Yorkie Piper, let her check out and see the new additions to the tank. I'm not sure what she was thinking. She's like, what am I even doing here? But wanted to let her see what was going on and why I'm staying at the tank today. I don't think she really even cared, but I'm sure she has no idea what those things are. But also I ordered some shrimp, some food from Drs. Foster and Smith. Got a new calendar. I did not know that Seahorse Source fed high carry shrimp. I thought PE mysis was the standard of everywhere, but I ordered this. I got 39 cool packs in there. That's kind of crazy to me. They sent that much for this little bit of frozen food, but Piper's back doing her thing. Not a care in the world, living the good life. doing what Yorkies do, I guess. Good little lap dogs. I did notice when I fed the tank that the male liked to swim up top and around the pump, and I knew what was going to happen with this. That pump's about the right size for him to wrap his tail up in there. I knew this wasn't going to work that way. I think when the pump's on, it's fine that he's not going to be able to do this, but when I turn it off, he's going to go to it. So the jar come with these sleeves to put on the cages. I had to dig through the box and find these and slide them on. Hopefully that will prevent him from injuring himself on that thing when I do turn it off. And hopefully I can get him to stay away from it, but you know, just in case, put these things on there. Maybe it won't trap too much gunk in there and have to be cleaned too often, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, and you know, make sure he stays healthy, doesn't get injured by that thing. My daughter come home from school. She had no idea that I had even ordered these things, so it was kind of a surprise to her. She seen the female right off the get-go. I don't even know what she's looking at here, but she seen something. She was pretty excited, especially being as we had kept it, you know, as a little secret and a surprise for her. So I think she'll like them. She helps me out a little bit with maintenance and stuff, so she seemed pretty excited, and
You
then
can't pet seahorses.
wanted to pet the seahorse. I have no idea where she come up with this idea, but after a while I finally gave in after 5-minute lesson on hand washing and thorough inspection on that. I'll just be quiet for a little while and let you watch these things and see them do what they do.